Marty Supreme has come home to 4K Blu-ray, and we're going to talk about it. Welcome back to Movies Good, Internet Bad. My name is Cory, and this is my review of A24's Marty Supreme on 4K Blu-ray. We are going to talk about video quality, audio quality, tech specs, packaging, and special features, so please like and subscribe, and let's get right into it. Packaging-wise, typical A24 release. It's very shiny. My light is bouncing the light all over the place, but when you take out the actual disc, look at that. A face that only a mother could love, and I don't really think she even loves him that much in the movie. Inside of here, you've got some postcards, which is typical A24, and pretty cheeky that the improved Marty Supreme ping pong ball is the orange one, which is the 4K disc, and the old standard white ping pong ball is the 1080p Blu-ray. Tech specs wise, we are looking at a 100 gigabyte disc, which is great. We love to see that. We are also looking at a native 4K transfer. This movie was shot by Darius Kanji on 35 millimeter film, so you get a lot of really good grain as you're coming through here, and the 100 gigabyte disc is definitely warranted for that. The film is in 239 by 1 for its aspect ratio, so you will have some black bars on top and bottom of a 16 by 9 inch screen. If you're using a scope screen in your theater, it'll fill up the whole thing, and there is a Dolby Atmos soundtrack. So video wise, how does this movie look? In short, it looks absolutely fantastic. Most movies that are shot on film really look great. I have talked about that ad nauseum on this channel, and I probably will continue to do so for a very long time. And this movie is no exception. The transfer looks really good. I saw bit rates on my 4K player that went as high as, I think, 85 megabits per second, which is pretty excellent. Considering it's a relatively long movie, a little over 2.5 hours, I think. And there's a lot of dark scenes in this movie. The blacks are still inky. It doesn't have that raised black floor, gray where black is supposed to be problem. I think that's something that you run into a little more on a lot of digitally shot movies. Movies shot on film, they still have that deep inky look, but at the same time, they don't lose the shadow detail, which is really nice. And I think a lot of that boils down to the Dolby Vision / HDR10 encode that we've got on here. A24 usually does a pretty good job with that. The orange ping pong balls, they're not in the movie too much, but they look great. It's one of the more colorful things that you'll see in the film, but it looks really, really good. This is a really, really strong transfer from A24. Really happy that they were able to capture that and get it on a home release. Audio-wise, this one is really interesting. The music, Daniel Lopatin's score, one of my favorite scores of the year, criminally underrated, and I think should have been nominated for an Oscar. It is going to give your subwoofer a nice little workout. It really thumps in there, which is pretty great. And then all of the ping pong stuff is really, really neat. It travels around your home theater or your living room or wherever you're watching, and the ping pong balls kind of just zip and zop around and pass by your ears, and it's a lot of fun. Dialogue is also very clear. This is a drama, and a big part of it is the performance of Timothee Chalamet. He talks a lot as Marty Mauser, so it's very important that the dialogue is as good as it is, but no issues there whatsoever. So audio, another thumbs up, really strong release from A24 here. For the extras, there is a making of featurette. It's about 22 minutes long, and it's just a whole bunch of Safdie madness, which is pretty much what you'd expect from either one of those two brothers. This one is only Josh. Benny was off making the Smashing Machine at the same time, which is also an A24 release that also has a 4K. It's interesting. And then there is also a full director's commentary, which is pretty cool. And overall, this movie is maybe a polarizing movie, because the main character is not terribly likable. He's kind of a jerk, but as a piece of, filmmaking and especially what we're talking about today, physical media, this is fantastic. It was A24's biggest movie of 2025. It was the one that took home the most nominations for awards, made them the most money, and it has gotten a well-deserved 4K release here, which is pretty awesome. If you like Timothee Chalamet, if you like the films of the Safdie brothers, this is definitely the best way to own it. I know that it will be streaming on HBO Max soon, but if you're a home theater enthusiast, skip that. Get the disc. The bit rates are going to blow that away. It's going to look better, it's going to sound better, and it's going to be the absolute best way to watch the film. So, but the question is for you as we approach the end of this video. What did you think of Marty Supreme? Are you a fan of the movie? Are you excited to check it out on 4K? If you've already gotten your disc, have you popped it into your 4K player and checked it out? Let me know in the comments below. I'll make sure to answer every one that comes through. Please like this video if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. We do plenty of 4K breakdowns here, as well as movie and TV reviews. We had a couple videos last week about Project Hail Mary, which is one of the things that we're all really, really excited about. So make sure to check that out and be on the lookout for so much more. And until next time, see you guys in the next video.